Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Oh, shit!
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife, and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah.
And she's actually her mother? Okay, hold up.
Birth.
So, are they like in an open relationship? Because wasn't he and Sarah, weren't they kissing or something?
Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at.
Try to speak in a more monotone voice.
Really something you're ready for?
Well, at this point, it's kind of difficult to really go back. You've sort of thrown out the big thing. You can't just be like, hey, you sure you want to know all this? Yeah, I'm not gonna be a dick.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Courtship. Ugh, I hate that word.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything.
And you were an idiot.
And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father.
Hey, our relationship is kind of in a bind right now. Let's go ahead and add an extra person into this. That'll make things better.
So much love, but...
just keep a bunch of extra responsibility onto our lives. That'll solve all of the conflict. Isn't that a great idea?
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. wanted
Wait, her t-shirt said...
Even
I love how her t-shirt says rock and roll. Like, not a band or anything, just a genre.
Desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you.
Her other t-shirts are death metal, grindcore, and blues. Those are the 4 shirts she has. They just all say different music genres. Oh, there's a reunion.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her, that she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
So while he's been telling this story, have they just been like tripping out on LSD or something?
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Well, yes, it can,
Why not?
actually.
If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her. And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
That's a fair point.
Rachel. I think I need
That's
to lie
actually a
down.
fair point, yeah. Though, I mean, like, at the same time, it could have been a situation where it's like, I need this money to better myself. I'm not going to introduce who I am to my daughter until I'm at a point where I feel like I am acceptable or I'm good enough to be around her and to help her and take care of her and all of that. It might have just been a matter of, you know, I've got to better myself. Jesus Christ, this is pathetic. Look at this. Look how choppy this shit is. This ain't my system, people. This ain't my system. I'm telling you that right now.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
But Shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
I can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates.
Well, I mean, there was the one flashback scene where... okay, so sorry.
First.
For the recording, somebody in chat said he keeps speaking about all the horrible things Sarah did, but none of the flashback scenes show it. That's technically not true. They did show one thing where Sarah was, you know, shooting up on presumably heroin or something like that, while there was a baby crying in the background. So the idea there, the implication is that she was neglectful and chose her drug addiction over taking care of her child, and probably caused the, you know, the possibility of the child starving to death or something along those lines, or, you know, diaper rash or some shit. I don't know. Point is that she was neglectful at the very least, while potentially not malicious. At the very least, she was, you know, not a good mother. So, to be fair to this guy, James, I do understand where he's coming from. Try the truth. Fuck you.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Oh!
Well, you did lie.
What is this
to your daughter for 15 years.
truth that you speak of?
This is true. And that's
What is
why I need
this?
your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
Well, that's really nice to say.
I'll do what I can.
I mean, it's not like you have a wife or anything.
I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Let's go upstairs.
Rachel took that pretty hard.
Yeah, go upstairs.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
View my objective. Be here for Rachel. Well, I am physically here. Let's look at this card.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad. Just turn that light on. That's a light, right? Or is that a snow? It's a snow globe. No, it's a light.
This light needs more light.
Looks kind of like a snow globe. Can't be blamed for thinking that.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
A Band-Aid. Maybe use the other light? Yeah, there you go. That's what you do. You shine the light on the other light, which makes the first light lightier. Yep. Oh, God. What's this? What? Whoa. Chloe, I'm leaving the blah, blah, blah. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. I can't right now. Please. No. Can we do the thing? Yeah, flashlight. Are you gonna put the bulb in there or something? I hope you know what you're doing so you don't, like, break anything. Okay, good. Oh, you're just putting the... Alright. Lucky you that fits.
All ready for Rachel's light show.
I'm gonna steal this.
Better get her attention first.
This is mine now. That'll make her feel better when I steal things from her.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Right. Of course. Save.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
I mean, there's more than one in there. You could use them all.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then. I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Nah, anatomy.
That's the one. I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town, and when it's going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. This is all over the place. For the playback people, you can read that if you want. Okay, yeah, let's shove some stars in her eyes.
Hey, check it out. It's beautiful. I thought you might like it. I've always loved stars. Why? They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see. Because we're blinded by what's in front of us. Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Stars suck. Ugh.
Fuck the stars.
I'm a teenager.
We can make our own. Yeah. It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust. I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination. Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
You should take it back.
No. There's nowhere else I'd rather keep it than right here.
Cool. Well, that's very nice. Bye. I'm leaving.
The fact that she's here right now.
Oh, well, it said leave, so I thought she was gonna, like, get up.
For me? I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get
That's
him
a good
to
idea.
connect us
That's
to
not...
her.
I was just
You'd do
blowing
that?
blowing smoke there.
I'll give it
I
a
didn't even
shot.
know what the idea was going to be. Luckily, she picked that one up for me.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
Yeah, but you need stars. Because there'd be no heat then. But yeah, forget it. It's fine. It's fine. You just go on with your pithy metaphors and all that shit. Hey, it's one of those dreams. Let's talk to Dad. Wait, is he mimicking like he's driving? Oh, Jesus.
I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Wow.
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me.
All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
This is disturbing.
Sure.
Whoever's timing these sound effects are just spot on. Just like some guy on a microphone in the back just making all the noises.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
No, there's not a car here.
Like what? There's nothing here.
Really? That's odd. Well, I know it's not the spark plug. I just got that replaced.
What?
I said it's not the spark plug!
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Symbolism, perhaps? I don't know what he said a lot of things. He lived for many years, so which one?
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Jesus Christ! Wow!
Dad!
That was pretty morbid. Damn! That was pretty good.
Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. Plus, he likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday. I can do this. Come on, dude. Pick up.
Price, I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey, Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Alright, yeah. Good guy, Frank.
Thanks, man. You're a real...
Or not.
That went well, I guess.
Is that a razor? Is that a razor
what am I
phone?
getting myself into?
The timeline would probably match up. What year is it supposed to be? Because the first one takes place in 2014. This is like 3. No, yeah, this is like 2011 or something, right?
Shower would be fucking amazing.
So she just has an old phone in that case. Like if she's rocking a flip phone in 2011, huh? I think most people had, like, most, you know, teenagers had smartphones by that point, right? It's hard to fully remember. It's been years, so I can't quite remember. I think I had, like, an Android or something like that in 2011, pretty sure. And she goes to, like, a super preppy, like, upper scale sort of school, so it would... Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
Figures.
Winchester High School gives Fisher Award to Sarah Gearhart. Each year, Winchester High School grants the Fisher Award, named after famous explorer Robert Fisher, to the student who best... That's about it. Try another search.
What?
Victoria Chase commented on a photo you're tagged in. To view the photo, make sure you click on the following link. I can't, so...
Nice to see my work is appreciated.
Victoria, just in case you needed more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. Armin, so that's what girls take forever... Or why... wait. So that's what girls take forever doing in the bathroom. Oh, okay. Trevor, mad respect, blah, blah, blah. No one asked you, Trevor. Burned. Wow, Chloe, that was classic.
A further layer of nuance. Nathan almost pissed himself. Thou art an idiot. Whoa. Skip's in a band? Better than nothing.
Not necessarily. Is that soda? That looked like soda, but whatever. Maybe it's sparkling water.
Is Mom playing music? Huh.
Apparently we're in the 40s. So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now. Yep. I've had it with this school. Nobody gives a shit about me. Gave a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone and then it bites you in the ass. That's just the worst. Fuck you, Chloe. Yeah, you know, Victoria, you don't really have a leg to stand on here.
Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine?
Wait, this isn't another dream.
Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. Score.
There we are. Oh yeah, of course it has skulls on it. Why wouldn't it?
Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it.
Ah, so now we're gonna dye our hair, right?
Ready for the best shower of my life.
And in the process, we'll be sure to stain the fuck out of the floor, toilet, and shower, because that's what happens.
Gross.
Pomade. Yeah, let's take a shower. A PG shower, everyone. Shoulder up. I don't want to get in trouble on Twitch. Or YouTube, I guess. Damn, that was a quick shower. Oh, we're doing the blue dye. Wait, so that blue dye was supposed to be for a pirate costume initially? What type of pirate is this? Wait, are they throwing out all William's clothes or something?
What do I feel like wearing on this crazy-ass day?
So we got the skull, we got the dragon. I think skull seems more her style. The dragon, I don't think so. Ah. So that's kind of cool, actually. So, like, these clothes were really her dad's at one point when he was a teenager. Yeah, let's go with that.
One last thing.
That gives it, like, some added meaning. I like that.
I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Leave. There we go. Yeah, so what's with the music? Oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna get chewed out for staying up all night or something, or like out past curfew.
Shit. David really is moving in.
Ugh. Alright, what's with the Mother's Day card?
I remember this. Mom left it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day?
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Shit, we gotta do something special for the woman who makes excuses for a guy who beats her child. This card redeemable for a free breakfast in bed. Love you. It's been scientifically proven you're officially the best mom in the world. Ugh. All that sappy stuff. Get back to the cynicism, game. We're playing as Chloe Price here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
I really hate that Mom keeps hiding this photo.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. Like, I don't know. Because it feels like she's throwing everything out, and that's just... Once again, it's like, I understand that... shit, what's her name? Joyce is trying to move on, and I respect that. That's totally fine. But when clearly your daughter has not, forcing her to match your same wavelength is really shitty as a parent. Like, your daughter's fucking dad died like a year ago, and you're like, get over it. We're throwing out his clothes, and we're putting his pictures away. Oh yeah, by the way, some other guy's moving in, and granted, he is an asshole. He treats you like shit, and he's eventually going to hit you. But you know, hey, whatever. Deal with it. You know, I want to be happy.
Dad's toolbox. Or stored it away.
It's like, goddamn, Joyce. Like, I want to like her because she seems like a nice person, but she's just really selfish. And not just selfish, but like... But the thing that's annoying is because she, like, the game frames her as if she isn't. And that's really annoying. It's like this woman is clearly prioritizing herself and her love for this guy over her child. And it's fine if you want to be in a relationship with the guy, I guess. But, like, you're clearly moving too fast for your 15-year-old who's obviously having a hard time. And you're just like, yeah, tough shit. Deal with it. I don't know. It just bugs me.
Taking Dad's toolbox, right? Do I even get... Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you, 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess.
What is funny?
You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Like, here's the thing. I'm gonna just say another thing, because, like, in the main game, you can make the argument that Chloe treats Joyce pretty poorly as well. But the problem is, in this game, you get to choose whether or not you treat Joyce well, and up to this point, I think she's done an okay job, or Chloe has, or from what I recall. Like, I've been pretty good to Joyce, for the most part, and like, Joyce is still doing this shit. So, like, clearly the person who started it, who, like, created the resentment that Chloe eventually feels for Joyce and David, is Joyce. It's fucking Joyce's fault, because she treated her daughter like her feelings didn't matter when, like, literally months and or years, or literally a month and less than a year, after her dad died. And it's like, what do you expect? What do you expect your daughter to do when you treat her like her feelings are unimportant? No shit, she's gonna start lashing out. Of fucking course she is. She's 15. So, I don't know. It just bugs me whenever people defend Joyce. It's like, no, fuck her. She's a shit mom.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
I'm sure this is going to end as well as it's starting.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, here's some... I'm gonna get some big points here.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
It's just wrong. It's like it's not Mother's Day.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
Let me guess, he's gonna be all like, you know, endearing, because this is the last episode and there has to be a resolution.
Chloe,
I don't have time for this.
Now, hold on a minute. Please. I owe you an apology.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Let's hear it.
He's gonna be mature
Chloe,
for 5 minutes.
I should not have asked you to empty your pockets yesterday. I was, out of line. And I'm sorry.
Okay. Apology accepted.
Really?
Yeah. Good job. And good job, Mom, for twisting his arm or whatever.
Chloe.
What? It's great. He listens to you. Can we be done now?
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Yeah, so, like, if you need me to go ahead and put up, like, a bunch of security cams throughout the house and, like, invade your privacy at every single moment, or, you know, if you need me to, like, I don't know, like, slap you across the face at some point, I'm here to do that, man. A-OK 100%. I will make your life a living hell if it's what helps you get over your dad's death. It's gonna be great these next few years.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
Okay, I'll accept David's offer, but here's the thing. I'm gonna pause just in case, like, runs out or something like that. But I'm just gonna say real quick. I know I seem flippant at this very emotional moment and all that. Oh God. But the thing is that you gotta bear in mind that this isn't, like, a story that is created in a vacuum. There is context and there is history to what's happening. And, well, not history, I guess, you know, something that's eventually going to happen in the base game. And so that makes a lot of what David's doing right now it makes it feel hollow, because it feels like Before the Storm is trying to structure this as if their original didn't even happen, because, like, they're giving David this sort of resolution at the end here, like, I'm gonna treat you right now, Chloe, and I'm so sorry that I was, you know, kind of a dick to you throughout this series. But then after this happens, he's worse than ever in the next game, or in the main game, and it's like, you can't. I get it that, like, people, you know, in reality, people say things and then go back on that once they feel comfortable. I know this very well. I get that. But for a story structure, this feels redundant. It's like you have this exact same resolution in the main game, and it's a lot better done, and it's a lot more heartbreaking when you find out the reality that David really can't do what he plans on doing. And so he has that sort of character growth, but it's, like, also kind of a tormented reality for him, because he finally realizes what he is and what he needs to be, and by that point it's too late. But in this game, it's just like, I'm gonna be an asshole to you, and then Joyce is gonna make me say I'm sorry, and then I'm gonna be, you know, really forlorn and sad about it and apologize. It's like, okay, cool, And if this were the game, if Life is Strange Before the Storm was literally all that existed and the original game didn't happen, then this is fine. You know, I mean, it's got flaws, but that resolution works and it makes sense. But the fact that there is another game where the exact same resolution happens in a lot better pacing and a lot more detailed sort of way, it makes this all feel pointless, hollow, and like redundant. I just don't feel anything for this, and I know I'm supposed to, but having the context of the other game makes it just not, it just makes it not work for me. So I'm sorry to anybody who takes this sort of thing seriously, whether it be here on Twitch or on YouTube when I later post this. I apologize if me joking upsets you, but like, I have a hard time taking this seriously just because it's like I said, it's just repeating itself and it's just unnecessary. Like, this storyline just doesn't need to happen. You know, it shouldn't be happening, you know? It's already been done. All right, David, I'll accept your offer and feed into this nonsensical, you know, character arc that you do not have.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close.
Because also by doing this, by the way, like, this makes Joyce a bigger asshole. Because, like, I'm playing nice with the man that you want to be my new dad, and you still pull the shit that you do, you know? Yeah, no, like, emotionally, okay, I know it's pointless considering the main game, but I like it, to be honest, just gives a bit more depth to David, in my opinion. That's all totally fine. I actually like that they're giving David depth. I love that, actually. I felt like one of the few characters in the main game that didn't get his due in terms of providing depth was David. And so I actually appreciate that. Give him some backstory. Give him, like, some, not really excuses for the way he acted, but, you know, some understanding. Like, that was the thing that Life is Strange, the original, did so well, was that it made you empathize with just about everybody. Despite the fact that people were assholes, you were at least like, okay, well, you know what? This guy's a dick, but I at least get why he's a dick, and I can empathize, not really empathize, but sympathize with what he's dealing with. And so, you know, it makes sort of the impact of what they're doing not quite as harsh. And so I'm fine with all of that. Give him this. Give him, like, you know, the understanding that maybe he's dealing with PTSD. Maybe he has problems and he needs to address them. That's great. But once again, the fact that he goes back on a lot of the shit that he's saying right now makes this arc a little hollow. The rest of that stuff is fine, but you could make him still be a dick and kind of feed into where he starts in the main game. You can make all of that happen without having this character resolution. Don't close the loop. Leave the loop open, you know? I think that would have been a better way of telling the story, but that's just me. People have opinions. If you disagree, that's totally fine, you know? There's nothing wrong with liking something.
David.
Oh, Chloe.
Mom.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right. All right. What the hell? Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. Holy crap. This might actually be helpful for fixing up the truck.
Hey, is that squirrel a spirit animal too? No? Okay. Seems like every animal they show in this game is symbolic of something. So that's why I'm always curious.
Work with me here.
Uh-oh. Did you break something?
Damn it!
Uh-oh.
Better. But still needs a bit more love.
Hello, Hidden.
I can salvage this beast. I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
What is the text we just got from David? Chloe, this is David. Did my mom give you my number? Yes, she did. I noticed you took your father's toolbox. Are you working on a project? Sort of. What kind of project? Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. Well, I'm glad to see you taking an interest in something. Keep it up. See, this is the thing. That stuff's actually cool. I actually like that. It's just my only complaint is the fact that there was the main game. That I like it otherwise. I really do. Like, it's well done without that aspect, you know? Anywho. Alright, what's going on with Rachel? What are we doing here? Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? You already missed me? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering, then grabbing tools for the truck. So, meet at the junkyard. I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. Okay, let's check.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
Check. Let's do that one too. Let's see if the
Looks
tape
like someone tried to
is that
patch
tape? That's
this
not
thing
tape.
up. Sometime before I was born.
No, it is tape.
At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
Let's turn on the radio.
Stan Stanwyck here, and we've got a special treat for all you Sunday Funday listeners.
Let's check this.
Out there. Live in Seder Studios, Skip Matthews, lead singer of Pisshead, one of the Bay's hottest new bands. Say hi to the fans, Skip.
Pisshead.
Hi, fans.
Now, Skip, I
This
understand you
thing
work
is
as a
going to
security
the
guard at
fuck up.
Blackwell Academy. Is that true?
Yeah.
All right, let's replace it.
That's true.
Keeping the kiddies safe.
I think
by
I just
day,
tried this,
helping
right?
their faces off by night. That the plan, Skip?
Yeah, something like that.
Fantastic. We're about to play a brand new track. from
Much better.
Pisshead. And if you haven't heard these guys yet, what I want you to do
I
is
love how her
press that
hands
stereo
are like both
loud
really
and
dirty, but her
when
ring
you're
is like
playing, please
spotless.
don't, Skip.
This thing
This
seems
had rules?
pretty gunked up.
Nailed it.
I hope this isn't
I
copywritten.
think I should move on to something else. This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
Yeah, let's wrench it.
Not helpful.
Yeah, no, actually, never mind. That probably wouldn't be a good idea.
The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap. I bet Dad would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride.
Look at the manual.
Not like I need a manual. But I'm really glad it's here.
Let's get the pliers.
I bet Dad would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride. There. Fits like a deadly electric glove. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think
Not gonna
so.
help.
I guess it's, yeah, okay, screwdrivers if it's like a flathead.
That should help keep shit distributed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. ABFW alert. Air quality health advisory. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, the fire's causing problems. It's fine. Fuck the environment. Am I right, guys? Yeah. Internet high five. Yeah. It's fine.
From whence we came.
Forest fires aren't a problem. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so... Oh, the fuel filter. What do we do with that? Oh, we just blow it. Okay. That's all we need to do, like it's a fucking Nintendo cartridge.
Sick. Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
We'll find another one then. Oh, didn't I don't know if this is really related at all, but didn't William like say in her dream something about a spark plug? I don't know if that's foreshadowing or whatever, if it's just completely inconsequential, but whatever.
Please. I need you.
Hey! Look at that! It's working.
Yeah.
She just fucking crashes it immediately. Well, shit. All that work I did is for nothing. This really isn't the best place to be doing this. Not at those speeds.
Hey! Junkyard Queen. Where are you at? Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so...
Badass.
I was gonna say hot. But, yeah, badass too. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
Hey, I thought we were cool after that Drew North thing. Don't you want to be cool?
This guy seems like he'd stab me, so...
I just want to talk to Frank. As long as you don't get in the way, we'll be fine.
I told you.
she's like this.
Gotta say, I really dig the whole tough girl thing.
I was saying we're cool.
Frank
Fuck.
was right about you. How'd you like to work full-time for us?
Jesus. I wasn't smart.
Don't fucking touch her.
Yeesh.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger...
Oh my God.
Suddenly, it's a whole other thing.
I think this guy frequents Reddit.
Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
Yeah, you really don't need to be in this antagonistic.
Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you, but he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
She's a friend. An old family friend.
This chick doesn't have any family. Or any friends.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in, Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense. This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know?
So? We don't have anything to do with him.
Right. Here's what happens next.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
Jesus Christ. That's a really big knife.
This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool. No need to get crazy.
Oh, shit. That wasn't smart. That was not smart. Why did you do that?
Oh, you fucking bitch!
Just say, it's my mom. I want to talk to my mom. Like, is there a oh, fuck. Oh, God. That's not good.
Damon! What the fuck? Chloe!
Jeez.
Now!
Go faster.
Hold on. Shit. Shit. Hey. Hold on. Okay. Rachel? No. No. I'm not losing you.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with me. I don't think this is gonna end well.
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but
Yikes.
didn't cut it. She's out of surgery, and now she's resting.
That was a good sequence, though. I like that.
Chloe, what happened?
Nothing. I swear it's not my fault.
I don't know. Everything happened so fast.
I mean, technically it's not. Like, I didn't hit anybody with a bit of wood.
Or why he hates you?
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
Alright, he's being actually kind of reasonable.
So, I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Already not starting off well.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
It was actually Rachel who got angry. She was furious that he wouldn't tell her where Sarah was.
This is exactly what I've been afraid of. Rachel won't let anything stop her.
It wasn't only that. She was already angry about Damon pushing me around.
She is like her mother. Quick-tempered, rash. I've always been afraid of losing her the way I lost Sarah. What happened next?
Damon had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream, but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth. I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my department's been after him for some time. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have, Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey.
Steph. How's Mikey?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
That was really stupid.
I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up. Sean Prescott. What's he writing to the hospital about?
No. I'm sure it's something delightful.
Is this for real?
One of your current patients is Michael North, a student of Blackwell Academy who was injured on school grounds. As the physical safety of its students is a core responsibility of any school, Blackwell has failed Mr. North in this instant. I would therefore like to personally, and I stress anonymously, cover his medical expenses. If I may be of assistance in speeding the process, do not hesitate to contact me, Sean Prescott. Michael North. Who's Michael North? I assume that the reason why is because Nathan did something. I just can't quite remember. Hey, you. Oh, got it.
All right, then. Thank you.
Hi. Mr. North?
That's me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Mikey?
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs. Mikey's hurt, of course. But the doctors are saying it should heal up relatively quick. And Drew? Hey, maybe you heard. He's all set to go to Oregon State. Full ride for 4 years.
That's awesome.
Hold on. You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now. I have a question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately. Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important. Do you know if anything's going on with them?
You should probably ask Drew. I don't really know any details. I do know that whatever it is, they did it because they wanted to help you.
Thanks, Chloe. I know they've been trying to help me out, money-wise. We're a family, you know? We deal with things together. Oh, excuse me.
Chloe.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey. How's the arm, Mikey?
I wish it was the other one, so I could draw and stuff. But other than that, it's just broken.
Sweet hair, by the way.
I bet you could pull off
Goddamn right
Sailor
it is. I did it.
Thanks.
Any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
Yeah, somebody
Why?
stabbed her.
What happened?
Rachel was stabbed in the arm by Damon fucking Merrick.
Yeah, that's not funny. Shit.
Oh, you didn't like the punchline?
You serious?
Fuck that guy.
it wasn't because of me, was it?
Nah, it's all your fault. Everything's your fault. Anything that's bad that ever happens is all on you.
No. Not at all. If anything, I should have thought about what happened with you guys before getting Rachel involved.
That's crazy.
The whole thing makes me want to just... I swear, if I ever meet that shithead, I'm gonna...
What? What are you gonna do when you meet Damon there?
Something
beat him up?
terrible.
And give him a wedgie.
I am.
Like...
Yell at him? Like, a lot?
In a stage manager voice.
That is actually pretty scary.
Okay.
It's not. You know what's scarier? Getting
Criticize
stabbed.
his taste in film.
Okay.
Tell him about a band he's probably never heard of, but should have.
Enough. Anyway, we're glad Rachel's okay. Oh, you should hang out here till she wakes up.
Rachel's gonna be up soon. Should probably head over when I'm ready. Hey, can I sign your cast?
Yeah, definitely.
Something nerdy. But not too nerdy.
Armor? I'm confused. Say armor. I don't know. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
What are you guys doing?
I thought you'd never ask. I had to hide our game from the nurse. She thinks it's negatively affecting my mood.
Elamon's backed
Why?
himself into a pretty tight spot this time. He might not make it.
Doesn't even make sense.
Wait a sec. Barb the Elf Barbarian. She can join Elamon in battle. Maybe the two of us together could actually make it out alive.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
You're into this nerd shit too?
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
It's a game where I win if I make up crazy shit and act like a badass.
So yes. I hate to be such a game master about it, but I'm pretty sure Chloe's character died last time.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a sec. Didn't you have that anklet of reincarnation in your inventory?
Even if you didn't, fuck it. Just let me play anyway.
I totally did have
Just
that.
give me a new character.
Holy shit. So you can actually swoop in and save my ass.
What do you say?
Sure, let's do it.
Gotta save Elamon, right?
We rejoin Elamon as he majestically soars over the traveler's path. He glances over his shoulder, only to discover his pursuers are right behind him.
Wait, you can fly?
I'm a wizard. Plus, I kinda have to since you cut my feet off last time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I totally did that.
It's great.
You totally did.
This game is awesome.
Elamon comes around a corner to discover Barb, the elf barbarian, sitting by a fire, roasting squirrels.
Sup?
Sup? I'm running from Dragonkin because of you.
Remember when you killed that jailer and took his key to free the prisoners in the prison camp?
I didn't kill him. I yelled at
Turns
him,
out
and then
you
he died of a
offended
heart
their
attack like a
entire clan.
bitch.
And they're
It's
after
very
me
different.
now.
Sounds like you could use a hand from your favorite elf barbarian.
Well, you did manage to inflict an insane amount of damage on everything.
Suddenly, Dragonkin scouts rush in, clawing you while your backs are turned. Take 4 damage. You're up first. What do you want to do?
Do they have what? Oh, yeah, okay. Disarm.
I disarm them.
They're not carrying weapons.
No, literally rip their arms
Then I grab
off.
the arm of the nearest dragonkin and rip it from its socket.
18?
Okay, you now wield a severed dragonkin arm.
Oh, I'm gonna use it as a
What's
weapon?
next?
I beat them to death with it.
You curl the fingers into a fist and bludgeon them with it, swinging the arm with a blind fury until no dragonkin remain.
Hey, nice one.
Got him.
Don't celebrate yet. You begin to hear the clinking armor of hundreds of dragonkin warriors. The sound grows louder as they grow closer.
And this is why I was running.
Come on. You can totally take these fuckers down.
Yeah.
I just killed 6 of them.
I'm a
Those were
barbarian.
scouts, Chloe. Warriors are 4 times that hard.
That's fine.
Well, shit.
It's not like it's real.
Running and living. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Oh, come on.
You sprint as fast as you can until you come across a fork in the road. One path leads into the mouth of a deep, dark cave. The other takes you into a dense, misty forest. Which way do you go?
Kind of like the idea of the forest. Feel it out. What does that mean?
Can I, you know, feel it out first?
Totally. Roll for perception.
13?
That should get
Despite the desolate look of the caves, your elvish senses tell you that something does in fact live inside. Something unfriendly.
Ooh.
That's some solid intel.
Next, you turn to the forest. Though it seems still, you sense that what's inside is not entirely at rest.
Okay, come on. The dragonkin are still behind us.
I don't know. Misty Forest sounds creepier. I don't know. That imagery creeps me out more than a cave does, so I'm gonna do that.
All right. To the forest it is.
Let's go.
As soon as you enter the shade of the great trees, it becomes eerily silent and very cold. You notice the stones on the ground are arranged in strange patterns, creating huge designs all over the forest floor.
I think I know what this is. I follow the stones.
The stones lead you to the center of the forest, where you see a mysterious glowing idol upon a golden pedestal.
A forest idol. I could use that to regrow my feet. Help me steal it.
Yeah, let's do it. There are no negative consequences that are gonna come of this.
This is my kind of skill challenge.
Awesome. Roll for idol theft.
Ah, crit!
You find a log on the ground and pick it up. Ever so slowly, you lift the idol and slide the log into its place. Sweat pours down your face. You wait, but nothing happens. No net appears to catch you. No blow darts shoot from the trees. The idol is yours.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. You Indiana Jones the shit out of that.
Using the idol, Elamon channels the energy of the forest. Fog sweeps in from all around, obscuring his legs. When the fog rolls out, Elamon has a brand new pair of feet.
Yes, finally.
Suddenly, a bony hand shoots up from the ground in front
of you.
Then, the undead soldier it belongs to sits up from his grave, sending dirt and pebbles flying. Your excited shouts have woken him from his slumber.
Balls.
Then,
It's a
the
bag of
ground
bones. We're
beneath
fine.
you shakes. Bony, rotting hands shoot up from the ground all around
damn it.
as an entire army of undead warriors rises from their graves. You have disrupted the undead forest, an ancient burial ground for fallen soldiers. They surround you now, armed to the teeth, bony faces grinning.
Totally worth it.
Run.
Luckily, The undead have a very low running speed.
Nah, losers.
The party flees safely, but the soldiers aren't far behind. You're near the edge of the forest when you run across...
Oh, shit. Is that me?
You're gonna play?
Yeah, little brother.
Pavel, the arrogant gnome bard, joins
Anybody who
your party.
shits on D&D hasn't played D&D before. Stuff is fun.
Arrogant?
You're not used to words that big, are you?
Damn.
If you just sit around and watch people play D&D for a little bit, no matter how staunchly against it you were beforehand, you're going to be like, all right, this actually seems pretty fun. Let me get in on this. Like, it's honestly, it's a great drinking game. Like, crazy enough. Like, it's great for just, like, hanging out with a bunch of people and just shooting the shit and just being idiots. It's a lot of fun.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? There's probably a squirrel somewhere that you could fight.
I don't need violence to solve my problems. I just need the power of music.
This is awesome.
Fine, but don't slow us down.
In the time you've been chatting, the army of undead has caught up to you. The first cohort launches iron spears directly at Elamon. What do?
Kill him. Shield him with the bard. That's actually pretty funny. You probably wouldn't like that very much, but that's too funny.
I grab the bard and use him to shield Elamon.
Whoa, hey. Can she do that?
All's fair in love and tabletop. You whip the bard's little body back and forth, catching every spear as they fly at you.
Oh,
the
no.
gnome shrieks. Perfect F-sharp with every impact.
That was sick.
Oh my god. You're a monster.
You burst forth into the majestic meadow, horizon to horizon. All you can see is lush, green fields full of birds, flowers, and dragonkin.
What?
Instead of chasing you, they circle around to set a trap, and you just walked right into it. As the dragonkin ahead prepare to attack, the army of undead arrive behind you.
Oh no.
We're surrounded and screwed.
Ah,
have them fight each other.
Elamon. I'm sure you've got some sweet spell that'll save us.
I do have Searing Crystal.
Perfect! Searing Crystal these fuckers!
You don't get it. This isn't just another battle spell. This crystal is like dropping a nuke. It'll kill everything, including you and me.
That's fine. It's the last episode.
Grab Durgaron's bracer of fire immunity. Whoever wears it would survive.
See? Problem solved.
Dibs.
But there's only one bracer.
Yeah, it's fine. You take it.
Mikey loves his character. I can't just let him get Elamon killed.
Okay.
Elamon, keep the bracer and cast the spell. I'll hold them off so you can survive.
It won't work. Look at all of them. I should have never started this quest. I'm too weak.
You're Elamon, freaking wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avalon.
Avronon.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Shut up.
See, you can do anything.
Wow. You actually remember all of that? But I've never even used this spell before. What if I roll too low?
Never back down.
You know what else you've never done? Given up. If either of us is going to survive, this is the only way.
You're the only friend who's ever helped me. I can't leave you behind.
I thought he was about to cry. I was like, seriously?
You're, like, the most heroic person I know. You help everyone. It's my turn to save you from something.
No, Barb. I won't just kill you.
You'll kill all of these monsters, too. Think of how many lives
did
you'll
it.
be saving by
Yay!
their stupid faces off.
All right. I'm so sorry, Chloe.
You should be.
Elamon
Terrible
secures the
person.
bracer
So
of fire
selfish.
immunity on his wrist. He gives the elf barbarian one last nod and reaches to the sky. The searing crystal lifts from his hands, floating up into the clouds.
You got this, bro.
Suddenly, an explosion.
He's like fucking with his phone.
Fire arcs outward in a ring. Then the ring begins to spin.
Whoa.
A quiet stillness encompasses the meadow as all creatures gaze upward at the swirling flames.
Thank you, Chloe. For everything.
I'm still alive.
The flames
It's
descend
fine.
over the meadow, bathing everything in liquefying arcs of infernal chaos. Monsters begin screaming in agony.
Badass.
Chloe, you've got one final moment before your angry elven body is burned away forever. Any last words?
Yeah, middle finger.
No words. But I do flip all the monsters the double bird.
Way to keep the moment going. The spell comes to a spectacular climax, until all you can see is white. Then, all is calm. All is quiet. All is ash.
Damn.
Congratulations, Elamon. You have completed Revenge of the Dragonkin.
That's it? She's dead? And the game's over?
Yep. And Elamon's left alone once again. It was fun having a companion while it lasted.
Well, what if I make a new character?
Wait. Really? You want to keep playing?
Sure.
This is gonna be dope. That was a pretty intense one.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. It always means a lot to Mikey.
Seems like the least I could do. Hey.
Chloe, I can't even express thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm a wreck. I stepped out to get some air. Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her. Your hair. I almost didn't notice it.
Oh. Yeah. It's not a big deal.
I bet Rachel loves it. I can't imagine what I would do if we lost her.
I'm sure everything's going to be fine.
That's what James keeps saying. He's so strong in a crisis, you know?
My dad was like that.
I'm sure he was. Just like his daughter.
I just keep feeling like we were lucky. It could have gone so much worse, you know?
I am sure it would have been if you weren't there for her. I am so glad you and Rachel have found each other. When you meet someone who changes everything, you just know.
Well, hang in there, Mrs. Amber.
I will.
Okay. Which one's the room? Ah, here we are.
Dad, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
Shh. The pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll come back in a little while.
Is this the same guy who voices William? The more and more I'm hearing him, I feel like it's the same voice actor. Has that sort of soft kind of
My guardian angel.
voice.
I saw Steph earlier. She says hey.
Steph's so cute, but not as cute as you.
Stop.
This really is probably not the time to bang.
I mean it.
Just saying.
Rachel, I'm sorry.
What? What for?
You're here because of me. Because I choked back there in the junkyard.
What? Shut up.
You were so fierce and I just froze. I fucked it up. I'm so sorry.
And you saved my life. You saved my life.
Just don't do that again.
Play the damsel in distress? You got it.
No. Attack a Sego with a 2x4. That was crazy.
Newsflash, Chloe. I'm a little crazy.
Crazy hot. Happy that your dad's here?
I mean, I'm still mad at him for everything he's done. But it felt so good to lean on him. He's my dad, you know? I felt completely safe.
Like on Mount Hood.
Would you do something for me?
Anything.
Sarah. My mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her.
Maybe give it a few days for the stab wound to heal. Like, before you try it again.
I figured you would.
Hey, good luck. I'm sure it'll end fine.
I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay. But if she is, will you find her, please?
Cool.
Really
make sure they save the room next to you.
Don't you?
I do, Chloe. I really do.
Then, of course. Whatever it takes.
I bet my dad has her number. Maybe in his office. Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722.
To your dad's office? 0722.
Yeah. My birthday.
I'll find her, Rachel. And then I'll tell her how fucking cool you are.
Thank you, Chloe.
for everything. Hey, Elliot.
Hey! Wait. Your hair, it's different.
That's just like generic dude that's been texting us, right?
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
Hey, Elliot, why does your first name only have one T in it? What was the thought there by your parents?
Sorry I bailed on seeing The Tempest with you. The whole thing just sort of happened.
No. Not a problem at all. So, what's going on with you?
I don't even know where to start. At the moment, I'm here for Rachel.
What? Rachel's here? What happened?
I think she's keeping that private for now. She's okay, though.
Well, that's good. I guess I'll stop by after I see Mikey.
She probably wants privacy.
Oh. Right, of course. Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know. I won't judge.
What? I don't even know what you mean.
It's kind of weird that Rachel's being so private. Isn't it?
No, it's really not.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately, right?
So what?
So, obviously, something is going on.
I swear, man. Everything's really okay.
Okay. I trust you. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Thanks. Anyway, see you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
I don't know. Okay, so somebody in chat asked, what do you think about this Rachel Amber chick? I don't know. I think that she is generally well-meaning, but she's very similar to Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks in that
Hello?
she's not necessarily a bad person, but she's just really ignorant and doesn't consider the consequences of her actions. Very similar to her mother, right? And so she just finds herself doing really shitty things to people without realizing that she's doing it, or at the very least not caring enough to contemplate her actions and reflect on herself.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that can help me find her. James has a file on Frank.
Uh-oh.
I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
Let's open the drawer. Well, it's locked, right? Okay, so we need a key.
Not gonna be able to smash my way through this one. Hopefully there's a key around somewhere. Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
It sounds vaguely familiar, I think.
More sherry. James sure keeps lots of files on people.
That's kind of his job.
Even
Peter?
if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
James, this is enough. When you told me at the park that you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood your need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent, but sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, or you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of a way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have the right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke with agrees. But more importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. Yeah. I mean, I get his motivations, but, like, at this point, it's not really your place to keep that from her, you know?
What do we have here?
Evidence.
I should check the computer, or some of those files laying around.
We're looking for a key, right? I thought, like, the key might be under the snow globe or something.
It's
Maybe
a
not.
Big one.
Alright, enough dicking around. Maybe it's under here?
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
Ah, there it is.
Found you.
Hey, Price, thanks again for visiting. Yeah, of course. Good luck with whatever you're dealing with. Be safe. That's all from us. Mikey says tell Chloe she can handle anything. Hope so. I like that they still have the writing, or she still has the writing on her hand despite the fact that, like, I'm not looking in an objective.
Shadyville.
It's like a minor thing, but I don't know. It's attention to detail, I suppose.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Let's keep looking up. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to the top here. I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, let's talk. We'll call tonight. I found you, or found who you were looking for. I'll call you in 15 minutes. This isn't a charity. I'm going to need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl, and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax, I got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. Jesus. Oh my god. Are you... Dude. What the fuck?
James is working with Damon Merrick?
Wow.
This
what
is
a
insane.
Piece of shit.
What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah?
It's going way too far.
Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Oh, no. Shit, that's not what I meant. Oh, well, whatever. You'll pay... Oh, God, it's going too fast. Going too fast. Go back up. It won't let me go back up. Cool. Alright, it's simple. Either you do what I want, or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not? Okay, there we go. Now I can move. You'll pay for what you did to Rachel. I told you she came at me. It was blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Shit. What do I say?
I did. Now you're. I know you're new at this, but here's how it works. You show me proof. I give you what you want.
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I send him a picture.
God damn it. Send photo of the evidence.
Shit.
Okay.
Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to just guess. Let's see. Place of occurrence, blah, blah, blah. Allegations. After a verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m., and an officer arrived on the scene at 10:38 with EMT. The victim was taken to the hospital by a bystander who requested to remain anonymous, named Damon Merrick as the assailant. So the gloves. I assume. Hopefully I'm right. What, that's evidence, right? Yeah, and now you fucking destroy it. Why are you so bad at this? I'll get right on that.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove?
Burn it?
Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Yeah. It's what you do. Oh, alright. I guess not there then. Yeah, burn the glove in there. I should probably go outside to do this. Don't want to set his house on fire. At least open a window. What are you doing? Wait, why would you close it?
Better not touch that again.
Like, I get that you don't want people to see, but, like, the alternative is the potential for the house catching on fire. Yeah, that's a razor phone. You've taken care of it good. So, Since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. I don't fucking know. No more. Where is she? No more games. Sorry, Chief, but I think you're going to do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself.
Damn.
This'll get someone
James has
killed.
Something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
It's Frank. It's definitely Frank. Planning supper, what time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. We don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome to. I can't make it tonight, sorry. Chloe's everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine.
So I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's... Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon.
Oh.
But
Wow.
I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
Okay. Surprised.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
Has been very cooperative, no missed check-ins. So maybe this guy.
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
So Gerald Scott. Have I
Sarah
read this?
sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? The Sarah?
Oh, oops, my bad. Okay, fuck it, let's read through them. To Rachel, my name is Sarah. I am your biological mother. The first thing you should know about me is that giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I have been battling with ever since. That battle has taken everything from me, most importantly you. But now I'm in a place where I know I can be a part of your life. It is more than I deserve. I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. Okay, then this one. Dearest Rachel, I hope it's all right for me to write you again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay. It really is. I just feel like I have so much to catch up on, you know? I don't remember much of my life. It's a symptom of the choices I made. So much is lost, except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that somehow made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, as clear as a summer day. I was so afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you, that I would screw you up the way I screwed up so much of my life. Now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I'm sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to, with all my might, I want to. I read somewhere, maybe a fortune cookie, that you can never step in the same river twice, because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? I try to picture you reading these letters. I wonder what your reactions are, how I might seem to you, this mystery mother. I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you are ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this. That's okay. James is protective of you, just as I would be, but he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was the problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him, or the life he wanted to give you. I knew it then, and even when he didn't. I know that can never have the same relationship that we should have had, but I hope we can have something new together. I hope it's so much. James, I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decision should belong to her? Everything I have done over the past year has been proven to you that I am ready to be in Rachel's life. I have gone through rehab, I am in recovery, and I am no longer in need of money or assistance. I know I can be a positive influence on her. I'm coming to Arcadia Bay in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this, so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you will give me a fair chance to prove myself to you, and hopefully to Rachel too. You were the love of my life once. Please don't take this away from me. Cease and desist. Dear Mr. Amber, I represent Sarah Gerhardt, lawful mother of Rachel Amber, and petitioner for partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please take notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith to any and all lawful petitions by parents or to reestablish contact with their children. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand that you cease and desist from unlawfully denying contact between Sarah Gerhardt and Rachel Amber. You are now considered to be on notice that continuing refusal will result in a petition for suit filed under Oregon family law, blah, blah, blah.
So,
okay.
This looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Yikes. This isn't looking good for James. Alright, we're gonna go Thunder. I guess. Wait.
This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude.
I don't know if I want to screw that guy over.
I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him. Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
It said Sheldon Pike was cooperative, but it said another guy was willing to, you know, snitch or something like that. Alright, yeah, we'll go Sheldon Pike in that case, because you're right. You're right. Okay, so willing to aid in future cases, but does that mean he really snitched? That's true. And the whole very cooperative statement is...
Could this douchebag be the
pretty
snitch
damning.
Damon's talking about?
Plus, this guy was an asshole, so, yeah, fuck him. We'll accuse him. Foreman is Sheldon Pike. Shit, really? I barely know that guy. Now he's gonna wish we never met. Good work. Now that guy's dead. I guess all that leaves is our handoff. Show me you have my payment, and I'll tell you where to meet.
Payment? Fuck.
How much? The exact amount your pig stole from me.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
This is so stupid and entirely unnecessary.
I wonder
she should not be
if
doing
this
this.
has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Well, there you go.
Holy shit.
Alright, good work. Now here's your girl ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sarah.
Jesus.
And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Bring me the package and we can finish the job. Let her go. That's not gonna work. I'm calling it off. Let her go. Cold feet, huh? You really are new at this. How about I leave her body on your doorstep? Bring me the cash, then we'll talk.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing? Okay. I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey!
Elliot, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did he really just follow me here?
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
I can't tell you, but obviously this is pretty serious shit. That's why I need to leave right now.
You mean serious for Rachel, right? But you're the one putting yourself in danger. Again! I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No! You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
I can see why you'd think that, but it wasn't her fault.
It's never her fault. That's the point.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get expelled.
I took the fall because I wanted to. Rachel tried to protect me.
Yet somehow, it all worked out for her in the end. As usual.
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real.
You're kind of overstepping here, buddy.
I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Who are you again?
I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened...
Alright, this guy's a little weird, so I'm gonna try to de-escalate this situation.
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe.
Oh,
Me.
God, here we go.
Not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset!
Okay.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you helped.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me.
You owe me sex now because I was nice.
To talk about.
Like, that's basically what he's saying.
We're not leaving until you see that
This is like
right.
typical, like, nice guy bullshit. You know?
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
Yeah, the backtalk
really
mechanic again. Oh, if I fuck up, I'm dead. Or something.
Okay.
Oh shit, did I fuck up?
Right now, we are here at 2420 Blackfriars
Yeah, that's
Road.
a little... That was
what
probably
you mean?
a little dumb.
You're acting strange. What's going on?
Hopefully I get to restart
What?
that.
Nothing.
What are you...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ugh, you bitch! Can't you see I just want to help you? You're going to assault me now? That's how far you'll go to protect Rachel? This is what I'm talking about.
No! You idiot!
What the fuck?
Better run, dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
Hey, that worked out just fine then. Have a feeling that that was embarrassing. I fucked up on the first try. That's not good. But I have a feeling that Rachel's dad's not gonna be too happy about that. I stole his money. I broke into his evidence cabinet. I started fucking around with his whole ransom idea, and I broke his window. Yeah, that's Rachel's doing right there. Yeah, maybe Elliot has a bit of a point. Like, he kind of, like, encased it in, like, a bunch of crazy. But, like, the core of what he was saying, like, is, hey, Rachel's kind of a destructive person. You know, maybe kind of get away from her a little bit. That part's not a bad idea.
Lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
Did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
I just don't know anymore. That's what makes it so horrible. James Amber, the perfect dad, and James Amber, the scheming asshole, would act exactly the same around Rachel.
Sweetheart, you're a terrible liar, so I couldn't have been much better, right? Would you love me less?
Of course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
I guess it's better this way, not knowing.
Then I'll always be the perfect dad?
How many people get to say that?
I guess it's kind of a fair point. I mean, obviously, you'd rather your dad just not be dead, but like he's kind of immortalized in her memory, you know?
My tunes.
Though I don't know exactly what the point is there. Like, ignorance is bliss, I guess? Sometimes you don't really want to know everything.
Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel? Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't Want me to go?
No. I like the company. Besides, you don't want to miss this. Things are about to get real. Shit. Is that blood?
Nah, it's just cranberry juice.
Frank?
Frank!
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've got to help Rachel's mom.
I just don't understand why something would happen to Frank, you know?
Where the hell is Sarah?
Obviously he's fine, because he's in the next game, which kind of takes the stakes out of some of it, but you know, like...
Frank's couch is toast.
Oh shit, yeah, this is the bar.
Glad to see the bone made it.
That's where I sent the car through, right? Because I'm an asshole. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Just in case. You gotta believe me, I'm not a goddamn snitch. Who the fuck told you? Sorry. Sorry, Sheldon.
No.
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the
Oh, he's gonna shoot her up?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does he...
Daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to...
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
Throw the knife at him.
You can do this. Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say...
Ow, hey, dick.
No!
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up.
Delivery.
What the fuck? You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank?
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man. Fuck you.
Whoa, Jesus.
Sarah. Rachel. Your daughter. She... Sarah?
Chloe Price.
Where's Frank? Or Damon?
Your friend, Frank, took care of Damon.
Like straight up killed him?
You don't need to worry about them right now. Sit.
Sarah, are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
God damn.
That's bullshit, Sarah.
You're not listening.
Rachel deserves to know what happened to you.
No, she doesn't. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sarah.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right.
What? No, he's fucking not.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Doesn't make sense.
Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss. I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give.
Jesus Christ, you were like so invested in this for like
something's been missing her
99% of the time, and now it's like, nah, never mind.
That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
deserve... It's not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
The worst mistake you ever made was giving Rachel up.
Boom.
That's what
Gotcha.
You said in your letter to her.
You read that.
You don't have to make the same mistake twice.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really.
It's taken a lot of convincing.
I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
Wait! Here, Rachel gave this to me. She said she's had it her whole life. since she was a baby.
I gave it to her.
She'd want you to have it.
Thank you, Chloe.
So, like, the basis of all of this is essentially that, you know, it feels like the messages let people hang on to their perception of reality, even if it's not truly reality. I don't know if I agree with that.
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later?
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
How are you feeling?
Like I got stabbed. Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order.
Fuck yeah.
We never actually escaped. Did we?
We've got time.
All the time in the world. So, how did everything go?
Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
So here's my thought as a counter to, you know, telling Rachel everything. With the exception of how, like, the mom did a complete 180, like, out of nowhere, they narratively set it up pretty well. Like, with the whole thing with her dad and all of that, and sort of the idea that, like, hey, so, you know, I'm dead, so what does it really matter? And all this stuff has happened as it is. So there is an argument for both sides. I don't think I agree with the idea of protecting Rachel, but once again, I want to see how they go about this, like what they would do or what the storytelling is going to do with that sort of information. Because, yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Hey. What's wrong?
I failed you. I couldn't find her. I'm so sorry.
Funny. You seemed so confident. I really thought you'd find her.
Yeah. Me too.
Maybe we can try tomorrow. Maybe she hasn't left town yet.
Of course. I know wherever she is, she loves you very much.
How do you know that?
Because why should she be any different from the rest of us?
Protecting people from the truth is silly. Okay, so I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I will say there is an argument to be made in certain circumstances that telling the 100% truth doesn't help anything. If something's already done, everything's already been, like, okay, with the dad, Chloe's dad, right? If she found out that Chloe's dad was, you know, kind of an asshole to, like, a couple people at one point, and it, like, all that does is serve to tarnish her memory, and that's kind of pointless. Like, it's all it does is it just hurts her. And so, while I agree that it is most of the time silly to protect somebody from the truth, I think that having that as a point across the board is unfair, in my opinion. Still go there. Like, right? Like, she's now no longer expelled or whatever. You know the greatest part about all this? It's all pointless because she dies next year anyway! Yay! Alright, so yeah, that was Life is Strange Before the Storm. But yeah, I don't know. I already mentioned how, like, Rachel's mom doing a complete 180 made no sense. Like, you've been so dedicated in trying to get back to your daughter and making up for your mistakes, and then after you finally are at the moment where you, like, on the precipice of being able to achieve that, you're like, fuck it, never mind. I don't want to because I want to protect my daughter. Which in a sense, like, I mentioned, I get the logic there to an extent, but it's completely inconsistent with her character. That's my main complaint with that, is that it doesn't match everything else she's done up to that point. She fucking contacted a lawyer and sent a cease and desist. Like, she's pretty serious about this. She got sober. Like, I mean, she did a lot of stuff to make this work, and then at the last second just went back on it. So, I don't know, that plus, like, I wasn't a big fan of David's whole arc, which I mentioned earlier. That having been said, the core of what Life is Strange is in the first series, I see it, and it's just kind of disappointing because, like, there are remnants of that still. One of the things I think was the weakest about this game was its pacing. It felt as if this should have just been, 4 or 5 episodes. Like, I remember the first episode especially, so much happens in such a condensed amount of time. It was like, this feels like it should have taken place over 2 episodes. It feels like you're trying to cram too much to make this 3 episodes instead of more. And so that was a little jarring and kind of strange. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to just shit all over this game, because there are definitely positive aspects to it. But at the end of the day, I don't know. It's just, I feel like this game didn't really need to exist. Like, it just feels... Okay, so we learned some backstory about Rachel Amber, and I appreciate giving some backstory to David. Like, giving some characters added depth so the main story has more weight is cool, and I appreciate that. But a lot of the storylines felt unnecessary and redundant, as I mentioned previously. And so, I don't know. It's like one of two things should have happened. Either this should have been a shorter game, where it just provides depth, essentially, for characters and makes you understand them better for the main game, or it should have been a full 5-episode series to really be able to expand upon what they were trying to say. Either way, I just feel like 3 episodes is literally the worst thing that they could have done in terms of the pacing of the story. Oh, shit. Jesus. It's quite the way to end this. Fuck. Wow. Okay, that was a gut punch. I kind of like it, though. Like, it's sobering. It reminds you, hey, all the stuff that happened, you like, at the end of the day, it culminates in the fact that Rachel doesn't survive to 20, like, and it kind of makes me feel a little bit of empathy, like, for the mom, for her stepmom, for her dad, for all these people who, like, really cared about her. She's just dead. That's really fucked up and sad. And, like, that's another thing. Once again, like, this story provides a lot of added weight to the main game. It gives it so much more, like, context, and I appreciate that. But once again, it's just, there are some things I just felt like they kind of wasted their time on. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this series. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next thing I do, whatever that might be. And, yeah. I didn't have a lot of super positive things to say, but I hope despite that, a lot of you guys were able to enjoy the commentary, and, you know, maybe you enjoyed the game too. If you did, that's absolutely fine. You know, everybody has their own opinion and all that. Anyway, yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and, if you did, be sure to like and subscribe and all that, and I will see you guys next time.